Your next comic, one of my best friends in the world. I talked him into doing his first mic. He's very funny, and he's kind of taking the ball and run with it. Give a warm welcome to one of our founders, Buck Newman!
Newman! All right. Yes. Hey, thanks for coming out. It's so nice when people are here. All right. Yes. Thank you to Artspace. Did you notice the art on the walls? Yeah. Look, I like this. You're just like, no, I had not. But there is some. I like art. I'm surrounded by art, creativity. I love it. I live out in Phoenix, Arizona right now, and they all think I look like I sell weed on Dawson's Creek. I think that's cool. But I like it out there. You know, I work at this art museum, and it's cool. It's a very low-stress job, working at an art museum, but it pays minimum wage. So the thing is, I don't make that much money, but also, I don't get fired every time I forget to show up. That's a very good trade-off for me. Probably the most stressful thing that's ever happened working at the museum is one time somebody tried to bring a gun into the museum. And I'm customer service, so I'm like greeting people at the door. Somebody walks in with a gun, my anxiety starts to go up. But not like I thought I was gonna get shot. It was more like open carry, it's Arizona, the dude's walking at me with confidence. I'm like, this is absolutely the dude that argues the no gun policy. And I don't make that much money. I'm just really not trying to be hassled, you know? It's a low stress job. Guy comes up like, what do you mean I can't have my gun? How am I supposed to feel safe back there if I don't have a gun? What if a bad guy has a gun? You telling me there's nobody in this museum that could stop something like that? I was like, no, I don't think I like where this is going. I just took a picture of that guy's face. I was like, I'm calling my supervisor. I make $11 an hour. Her name's Amy. She's fully strapped. Loves John Rambo. You two will have so much in common. I'm going to the break room. It's probably where I should have been anyway, you know? I love the break room. But there's no cell service in the break room. So it's like, it's a great place to kill time, but you can really only kill so much time without cell service. I find myself just reading whatever's lying around. Let's use like a muffin recipe next to a pan that probably had muffins, but I definitely didn't get any of. They have like a shelf of art history books and one copy of DSM-4, which is a textbook that psychologists use to diagnose and treat mental disorders. I was like, yeah, let me grab that. It might explain some of the weirder moments I've had in this place. Passive-aggressive personality disorder, jackpot. Because some of you people got that shit and you need to know about it. I'm not really trying to get in anybody's face, so I just printed a list of the indicators and stuck it on the break room fridge. Didn't say shit to anyone. I was like, you know, I'll just let them figure it out on their own, you know? Except they weren't. I was in the break room forever and no one's paying any attention to this thing. I was like, just walking right past it. I got to start getting aggressive, calling attention to it, you know? I start whipping the freezer open when people try to walk past. Oh, sorry, I didn't see over there. Did you happen to notice anything on that freezer while it was right in your face and I could see your eyes open? You didn't? Did you notice anything? It's right here on the freezer. Who put it up? Do we know anything about this? Did you put it up? Oh, you didn't put it up? So nobody put this up. Not one person put this up on the fridge, and we don't have to read anything around here. Is that how it goes? Who cares how long I've been in the break room? You're not my boss, man. To hell with all of you. They never appreciate me, you know? I'm going back to my post. It's been unguarded now for like 3-4 hours at this point. I shouldn't have been there anyway. So I go back out to the Great Hall. I'm just like trying to keep an eye on the arts and do my job. I'm pacing around, trying to calm myself down, just amped up from the conflict. You know, plus that guy with the gun, I'm like, I don't know if that's a shooter. He might be in here. I kind of took off. I didn't really see how that got resolved. What if I got to rely on my active shooter training? How am I supposed to calm down? That's like a real thing we do at the museum. You know, they're like, all right, we're going to simulate a live shooting environment, and no one will really be in danger, but somehow it's still very terrifying. Adrenaline is through the roof in a situation like that. And they're like, well, some of you are going to go out there and pretend to be at work. And some of you are going to go out there and you're going to pretend to be guests. And one of you will be the shooter. Or maybe two of you will be the shooter. The point is, the threat could be anywhere, and it's constant. I'm like, I'm supposed to digest instructions like that. You know? And then it's also terrifying because we went through the actual drill, and then I'm like standing next to my friend Ethan, and all of a sudden he's like, I'm the shooter. Bang, you're dead. Shit my pants instantly. You know, and you never know you're going to react until you're in a situation like that. And I was supposed to play dead, I guess. I just panicked and started to run. I was like, no! And it's not that far from what you're supposed to do. Like, you're basically like, once you recognize the shooter, you know, just call it out and get the hell out of there. Try and take people with you. And so, like, my friend pulls his fingers out. I'm like, I recognize the shooter. It's Ethan. No, we're all gonna die. And I took one step to run, and everything on my uniform fanny pack just everywhere. Like a radio flying, first aid kit, like a really big explosion of these tiny informational cards I have to carry around in case someone wants to know what kind of stone the walls are made out of. Customer service, you know, I don't know, but that's been seared in my brain for since the moment it happened. And now I'm walking around this gallery, I'm like, just calm down, there's no danger, everything's fine. And then the museum alarm goes off. Nightmare scenario. I freak out, I'm like, no, we're all gonna die! I heard everyone up and just threw 40 people out onto the street. And at that moment I realized it was not actually a museum alarm. What had happened is everyone's cell phones simultaneously announced a severe weather alert. I grossly overreacted. I thought I was seriously saving people's lives. I threw 40 paying guests into a possible tornado. You know, minimum wage, you know what I mean? Plus, when the doors are open, a bat flew in, which kind of scared me. I was like, where's that good guy with the gun? All right, I'm Buck Newman. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out.
Give it up for Bob!